Yo, what is up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't know why I wanted to say that, but y'all know what's up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't think I've seen the recent one, but I used to watch it like back in the day, dude. Back in the day. Oh, this is Skywarp, obviously. Coronation Skywarp with Double Brunt. But yeah, I used to watch it back in the day, and and also another thing, dedicated to the mighty mighty Theo Adams. Yes, like I said in the short, but that's Skywarp. That's his guy. That's his guy. And Coronation Skywarp, definitely for him. But yeah, going back to Ninja Turtles, like, dude, I Raphael was my guy. Yeah, because his attitude was like, Raphael is cool but cruel or something like that. But he was like sarcastic. He had like lines and yeah, dude, I just thought he was like hilarious. I didn't really care for his weapon that much. I thought Michelangelo's was a little cooler. I like the nunchuckers because of Bruce Lee and stuff. But in order to be like witty and like stuff like that, dude, and sarcastic, you gotta be smart, dude. And so I always thought that Raphael was extremely intelligent. But it threw me for a loop when in the first Turtles, the first or second one, they made him the leader. I thought that was a little bit weird. Anyway, but I also remember back in the day, I seen the comic. I watched the cartoon first, and then I got my hands on the comic, and I was shocked at how dark the comics were compared to what was on TV. But yeah, Ninja Turtles had a long, long history. Um, but yeah, yeah. My brother's favorite was Leonardo. Yeah, my brother's like natural born leader, and so hey, what is up? I was gonna say his name, but he probably wouldn't like that. So what's up, brother? Natural born leader. So Leonardo was was for him, and I had a homie who was his name was Michael. Well, I'm just gonna put his name out there because I know he's never gonna watch this video. His was Michelangelo, duh, right? And I didn't know a lot of guys who were Donatello until I met one of my homies, like big YouTube guy, huge. And yeah, like when we'd hang out and stuff, he'd always drive and like he always drove a turtle van kind of, and he Donnie was his guy. And so you know what, this Donnie, that's for him too, dude. Yeah, but anyway, it's another day at the end of work where I'm pretty exhausted, but yo, for some reason this week I've been on one. Like I've just been feeling really good. Like is there something in the water or something? But yeah, I've just been feeling like giddy, kind of like giggly and like I don't know. I mean, I have been getting really good days of work in, and so that's kind of cool, like I feel like a really like wow, I got a lot done, really fulfilling day, and it kind of leaves me on a high. Or maybe it's the food that my wife packs me that I eat as an afternoon snack, feeling the love. I don't know. Just been in a good mood. So you know what? Let me try to send some of those good vibes and love to you guys, especially for those of y'all who need it the most. Like seriously, dude. Yeah. Hey, real talk, dude. I know I'm a super sensitive guy and stuff, but it's like, dude, that doesn't make me weak. You know what I mean? That just makes me very sensitive and in tune with my feelings and other people's feelings. Yeah. I don't know, just kind of on one. Yeah, it doesn't make you weak at all. Yeah, there's a dude named man, I'm forgetting his name. He's one of the dudes on Shark Tank, and his name is Robert, and like he's super duper chill, and he's always nice. And at one point, I remember one of the lines he said was, "Don't take my kindness for weakness," and I was like, "Speak, Robert, speak, brother Robert." Yeah, Robert Hershevik. I was like, "Speak on that," because I'm like that too. It's like, don't take my kindness for weakness, but oh man, this video is kind of weird right now, right? I don't know what's come over me. Should I stop this? Should I just keep going, dude? Oh, whatever, dude. I'll just keep going. Um, it's like free therapy in some ways, I guess. Coronation Skywarp, yes. Dedicated to Thew, yes. The important bits that I was supposed to mention, but I'm just getting carried away. I don't even have any caffeine. I had some chocolate though. Anyway, he's upgraded with Brunt. And if you follow this channel and you see a lot of the builds that I make, you can see that a lot of this stuff, I mean, the super cannons over here using the body and this, like a lot of this stuff is like reused, Of course, you got to do a couple of things different, like using this over here because he has the wings, and you have a cape. And so I would say at least 50, 60%, maybe 50% of this is reused, but then you get some new stuff like this. Like this is really interesting. Like, oops. Like I just like pulled up his skirt. My bad, man. He's like, bro. I was like, my bad. Hold up. If you look at this, the way it's plugged into the underside of his fist, that's kind of cool, and that allows them to elongate the arm, and you can still get the elbow bend and spin. See, that's kind of cool. You add some of the stuff that you already know, your seasoning and spices, and then you put it with like a new ingredient, and then it's blurry. There we go. Glasses on. You get like, you put that new ingredient in and you got a new dish, you know what I mean? And so Skywarp in this case is kind of the new ingredient, while some of the spices that I'm using actually um, are tricks of the trade, or designed by the engineers and stuff. Yeah, but he's really, really nice to look at, in my opinion. And my wife was like the one who told me, hey, put the cape on him, because she knows I have the cape. She's like, I like the cape. And so she was like, hey, put the cape on him. And I was like, oh, tight. And then it fit perfectly over here. And so yeah, she always thinks it's hilarious. She's like, wow, they're so fancy. I was like, yeah, I know, right? But he's really easy to make. You collapse the legs. And for the stuff that I can just explain, I'm not going to take them apart. And so just kind of bear with me. We have the legs, and then you've collapsed them, and then we're putting them under the skirt to make it look like the leg and the hip is extending from underneath. So I think that's really, really cool. Then we just have the torso, and then we have the arm plugged in. Because he tends to lean back a little bit, one of the things that you want to do is, when you're plugging in the brunt arm on the bottom, the wheels are facing out, by the way. You want this bit to be, this can turn around and stuff. You want it to be on the back as the heel, so it'll kind of like lean him forward or support him when he leans back. You can kind of see it right as I put him down. He wants to do that, but that really helps out. Dude, I need a cup of water. Really, really parched right now. Hold up. Savage burp. Savage burp. I'm gonna add a membership on the channel and be like, yeah, sign up and you can hear all the unedited clips where I just burp. Stupid. But yeah. All right. Where was I going? What was I talking about? Okay. On the sides, basically, we have the back. Okay. So this part is I've collapsed the arms, right? You know what? I'm just gonna have to show you. Oh, I'll start with this. This is just the whole thigh, just plugged into the back of the wing, and then we have the gun. So that's all easy. Let me bring this into focus. All right. So we'll take the super gun off. This is just the back piece, the legs, and then the back of the pistol and the front of the pistol. Right? Then over here, normally after you collapse the arm, it would be facing this way, right? So I'm not going to go into collapsing the arm, but yeah, it's part of the transformation. And then you just spin it around. You want the fist facing the back. And afterward, you just plug in the brunt arm under the fist. And like I said, you still get bend. And you get this weird little crook, but I mean like weird in an intentionally good way. You see what I mean? It's kind of strange, and I dig that. Yeah, I dig that a lot. It just makes him seem like mechanical, because you might wonder, like, why would a human do that? But it's like, yo, he's not a human, and so I feel like it adds to that. I know it's blurry. I'll get you in focus, baby. There we go. Yeah. This has been a weird one, huh? Yeah, but it's funny, it's funny. There's a Buddhist saying that basically says the mind is everything, meaning like your mind really dictates. I mean, of course, there's physical factors like if it's too cold or too hot and stuff like that, but even that to some extent. But anyway, the mind is kind of everything, meaning like you could perceive a situation in so many different ways, but the way your brain is interpreting it, And so if you can gain more mastery of awareness in your brain and not necessarily get triggered by stuff, but analyze them first, like you can kind of be in the driver's seat to some extent. And you can practice that and you can get better and better and better. Yeah. And so they talk about basically the mind is everything. Like, I'll just give you a quick example. I know I go through my ups and downs, and when I'm perceiving this a same situation, whatever the case may be, let's just say like traffic and something. When I'm in my good moments, it'll just be like, yeah, this is how it is. People have to drive, and this is just how it is. Yeah, I just accept it because there's nothing I can do. I can be upset about it and scream all I want or whatever, but it's not going to change. But I'll just be, I'll accept it and I'll be content. But on days where I'm not having such a good day, I just might be swearing, I just might be cursing and just like super upset at this situation that I can't change either way, But it's really just kind of the way you're able to perceive it and digest the situation, and having mastery of mind, which is no easy feat, can kind of help you get there, But I don't know what's going on. I feel really I feel weird right now, actually. I feel fine. I mean, it's like I feel pleasant, but like I f- the closest thing I can describe to it is like I feel like I'm buzzed or something. Like I drank alcohol, um, but I do not feel normal right now. Um, could I be having some food allergy or something like that? Um, huh. Like everything's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong, but I do not feel normal right now. I definitely do feel I don't feel normal right now. Yeah, how very strange. I'm trying to think. You know what? Okay. There's only one thing I ate that's different than what I normally eat. And some of our marketing partners actually got a gift from one of their partners. And it's this really, really nice truffle and chocolate mix and stuff like that. And dude, it was pretty good. So I ate 2 bars. That's the only thing that's different from what I normally eat. Maybe I'm having some type of reaction because I don't normally eat truffles, but yo, I feel weird right now. Very, very pleasant weird, but very weird. Huh. No. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to watch this video later. You guys have a good day. Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? If you've watched to the end of this video, let's see. Let's see. Since we're all about purple, I have a Megatron and Skelevor set. I'll split it up. 1 part Megatron, since we have silver over here, and 1 part Skelevor, purple. And so I'll pick 2 winners. And in order to enter, just in your comment, let's see. What's something subtle that you can write in there that if you don't watch it, then you wouldn't know about? Um, hmm, hmm. Oh, chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. There you go. Chocolate. Say something with chocolate, and I'll know that you heard this message. And the next day after, I'll pick 2 people. And yeah, one person will get Megatron, and the other person will get Skelevor. It's that Netflix set, you know what I'm talking about, right? Um, let's do that. All right, friends. Y'all take care, okay?